So one last maybe a heads up, or maybe information for sale by owner in is that typically I find that there's really only four kinds of buyers for sale by owners. And the first one is, of course, that investor that we've already been talking about. And they'll call up and say, hey, I see your house is for sale. Will you take less money? Because that's, will you take this? And maybe they even give them a price over the phone. And the seller has to think, well, I am saving the commission, so I guess I can't afford to drop my price. And the investor knows that. You've already said that very well. The second kind of buyer is they're not interested really in buying the house. Maybe they're a neighbor. Maybe they're thinking of selling their home. Maybe it's an exact model of what they own, and they want to just come in and see what you've done so they know what their home might be worth. And the creepy side, and I don't want to make this sound too creepy, but they want to see what you have. They want to come in and see your home. And I don't necessarily really need that person in my home. Whether I'm an agent or for sale by owner, I don't really necessarily want that person in my home. And honestly, agents are pretty good at screening those out. So if you're not qualified and ready to buy and motivated to buy, then I'm not showing you homes. And so the only time I show up at somebody's house with a buyer, it's because they're within one or two houses of making a decision. The
Right.
third type, and this is the one that we get the most of in the valley here, are the first-time home buyers, or the FHA buyer or the vet, who
Right.
this is their first home. They don't have a clue what they're doing. They don't know what contracts. They don't know what to do. I'm working with a lady right now. It's her first home that to her, it's overwhelming. And yet for us, we do this every day and we know the process. If a glitch happens, something happens, inspection goes bad, we kind of know how to work with it. And you keep saying it, Mike, we know how to negotiate. So an FHA or first-time home buyer is almost always going to find an agent. And most agents are not going to show for sale by owners. They're going to look in the MLS. They're going to see what's on there, and that's what they're going to show. So for sale by owners, going to miss probably 60% of the buyers that are out there, because first-time home buyer is not going to go to a for sale by owner because they don't know what to do. And then the last one is maybe they have more money. Maybe they've sold a home and they need to find a home quickly, and they want to see a lot of homes in a short period of time. Well, they're going to call a realtor too. They're motivated, and they know that a realtor has all the homes available to show, and that realtor's, again, probably not going to show for sale by owners. So the for sale by owners are going to miss probably the best buyer out there. They're motivated. Maybe they're close to being homeless because their home is sold. They have a bucket load of cash, and they're ready to make a decision, and a for sale by owner probably not even see those people. Doesn't always happen that way. So that's kind of a heads up that, even if you're going to be a for sale by owner, it still, I think, pays you to reach out to realtors you're comfortable with and say, listen, I'm going to sell my home myself, and yet if you bring me a buyer, I'll work with you. And I'll work with people that way, but if I don't know your home is out there, then I don't know to bring a buyer to you. So again, it might pay you, if you're going to sell by yourself, is to go interview a few agents and see which agents are out there willing to work with you, and maybe agents who might have buyers already looking. That's what I've got. I wish both the investors and the for sale by owners a lot of luck, or not a lot of luck. I wish them well. The National Association of Realtors show that about 97% of everybody who buys a home or sells a home is using a realtor right now. It used to be about 93%, but it's come up. And then also, and this number is held steady, that people who sell their home themselves are getting about, 12 or 50% less than a person who uses an agent. So if my commission, I'm not going to talk about commissions here, but if my standard commission is this, and you stand to lose 12 to 13%, you didn't come out ahead at all. And
no, not at all.
And last thing is there's a much higher percentage of for sale by owners that actually have a lawsuit after closing than those who close through an agent. And the nice thing is that if I represent you or Mike represents you and something goes wrong that's been mishandled by Mike or myself or another agent, is we have insurance to cover our mistakes if we've just blundered. And you don't have that when you sell by yourself. You're on the hook for everything. Anyway, that's what I got. And we can talk about this all afternoon, but that's kind of what I wanted to share. And I know, Mike, your heart's been on sharing this too.
Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it. We need to get it out so people understand what's really going on in the market.
Yeah, I think you're right. So look for it real soon. Anyway, Mike, thanks for your time.
All right. Thank you. See you later.
Everybody else, good luck.